system. We just talked about the opportunities to implement a RAG system in local documentation place.
I've added the note summarizing the discussion about the rack system in local documentation.
It worked. I built an AI voice agent that manages my entire Close CRM so I can control it while I'm driving. I've spent more than 5,000 hours building different AI systems, and I work with many different 7- and 8-figure companies. And I'm telling you, this is able to save you dozens of hours of work every month. So in this video, I'll explain how this works briefly, then I'll show you some demos, and then I'll give you the entire code for free, plus help you set it up step by step so you can do it with your own CRM. So let's start and let's go with the video. What was the problem? The problem was that when I was driving, I had to drive a lot. I was getting very bored, and I was feeling like I was wasting 2-3 hours of time every single day. Many of you will probably have this problem if you need to drive, right? I needed to find something useful to do meanwhile, right? So that's when I came up, okay, then I can probably use a voice agent that has access to my company data, so I can, get an update of what's going on, and also maybe add some ideas or some notes of what I have thought about, of maybe I just came out of a meeting and I want to quickly update something on the CRM. I can do that with a voice agent. So that's how I came with the idea. The idea would be here that I would talk to a voice agent, right? This is me talking to an agent, not kissing, we're talking. And this agent will have access to our Close CRM, which has basically all the data that we need about our business in terms of leads and marketing and sales. So that's the first thing, right? And then about the design, this is how I easily thought about it. So first thing will have to be the web application. We need a web application that has, a front end and a back end and a little database for authentication mostly. Then this will have WebSocket connections, which is like a special way of connecting to things, to the GPT real-time model by OpenAI. This is their latest voice model that literally understands sound and is able to produce sound instead of the old way, which was taking sound, converting it into text, then putting the text into a model, and then converting the result to audio again. This literally converts this 4-step process into 2 steps, which is, just get some sound, understand it, and produce some sound, which is like the answer in a conversational way. So this gives a lot of speed. That's why it's called real time. And it also is able to have different intonation and be able to understand everything a lot better because it's understanding sound, not just text. So we connect to GPT real time, and what we do with this is we create an AI agent. An AI agent is an agent that has access to some tools, so it can decide to use those tools to access information or whatever at any time that it wants. So basically we have an AI agent that uses this GPT real-time model to talk, and also has some tools that basically give this AI access to our Close CRM. And you can also do this very, very easily. So I'll show you how. But before, let's go with the demos. All right, so here is our web application. As you can see, it's a very, very simple thing. It's just a front end that uses WebSockets to talk to this AI. So what I did is I went to my CRM and I created a bunch of demo leads. So I can show them here, right? These are all demo corp leads, all fake. So let's just say hi to the model. Hey, hello, can you help me with something?
Of course, I'm here to help. What do you need assistance with?
I need to demo this voice agent that you are to YouTube. So could you tell me what demo leads we have? The ones from today. And only show the demo ones, please.
Here are the demo leads we have. 1. Demo Corp 5, Contact Eve Demo, with opportunities around €4,500 and €2,750. 2. Demo Corp 4, contact Dana Demo, with opportunities around 5,000 euros and 3,000 euros. 3. Demo Corp 3, contact Charlie Demo,
All right,
with
all right. Okay, I really like the Demo Corp 2 one. So could you add a note in the opportunity of 4,000 euros? Just add a note saying, demo note or something like that, test note or something.
I've added the test note for the opportunity of 4,000 euros in Demo Corp 2. Let me know if you need anything else or want to explore more leads.
And now if we go to the actual CRM and click on the opportunity that we edited, which is this one, we open it and we have a note here, which was totally created by AI. So let's ask it to, I don't know, do something else. All right, can you come up with some analysis of a call transcript and put it in another node in the same opportunity?
Absolutely. I can help analyze a call transcript for key points and insights, and then add a note. Just share the main points or the transcript details with me, and I'll summarize it for you.
Yeah, we don't have the call summary, but I'll just come up with something. We just talked about the opportunities to implement a rack system in a local documentation place.
I've added the note summarizing the discussion about the rack system in local documentation. If you need any more details or further updates, just let me know.
It worked. Okay, so as you can see, it's here now. Very, very cool. It's very easy to interact with, and it makes everything super quick. So if you're doing something else, you can just talk to an AI and get all the information of like what new leads came in and so on. So yeah, let's just now go into the code and I'll help you set it up so you can connect it to your own CRM. All right, so here we are in the code base. As you can see, it's quite of a simple one, just Django on the back end and React on the front end. I use SQLite, but it's only for user authentication because I have this deployed on an actual server. You don't really need to set this up. So first thing that you need to do is go to the GitHub URL that I left on the description. Click on there. You just have to type git clone and then paste the URL of the GitHub repo. That will download all the code base. Once the environment is cloned, what you have to do is get into the backend folder in your terminal here, as you can see. Then you have to create a Python environment right there and activate it. So we activate it like that. If you see these parentheses, that means that the Python environment is activated. We just execute these commands to install everything that we need in order to make this work. So just pip install requirements.txt and this will install everything that we need. Okay, as you can see here, it successfully installed everything. Now the next step will be setting up your API keys basically. So what you need to do is you have to create a new file called .env. I'll just do it with you. I'll remove this and actually create a new file in the root called .env. Then you paste this, and here you just paste the OpenAI key, and here you paste the Close API key. So what you have to do to get that Close API key is you go to the settings here, then you go to developer, and then here you click on new API key and you say voice CRM test. Create the API key. We copy that. I'll have to remove that later and paste it. And this is the typical OpenAI API key. Then the next thing will be running this command to create a key for the Django thing. We just do that. And then we just have to create the migration. So that's the migration. We actually apply the migration as well. Then we can optionally create a super user. Then we go to the front end and do npm install. So this is what we did in the backend. Same thing, but with the front end libraries, basically. And then we just start the backend server with this command and this command. Okay, so this means that the backend is running correctly. That's perfect. And now the next thing will be opening a new terminal we go to the front end like that, and we just run npm run dev, and this will open a new front end. And that's it. So we have the front end, the back end, and everything is working perfectly. So that's all for the video. I hope you liked it. I am now running some free AI strategy calls so I can talk to you guys and see what you guys want to build in your business, and maybe, give you some little tips to help you out. So if you want, you can book a call in the link in the description, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.